published 1654 est, the 22nd of November 2017, updated 1853 est, the 22nd of November 2017. The Trump Organization will walk away from its struggling SoHo hotel in New York by the end of next month. The organization still has several years left on the contract with building owner CIM Group, but the company will pay the Trumps to end the deal early, the New York Times reported. The Trumps do not own the property but do manage the day-to-day operations. Under the buyout, CIM will be allowed to rebrand the hotel or eventually sell it. The decision to turn their back on the SoHo property was reportedly made by the president's sons Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump, who run the company, along with a group of senior executives. The Trump Organization will walk away from its struggling SoHo hotel in New York by the end of next month. Although President Trump owns the firm, he is not involved in daily operations. The property opened in 2010, but has been having financial difficulties since the beginning, only increasing since the 2016 election. The hotel had been struggling to attract guests despite slashing its room rates. Rooms at the 46-story hotel were cut from roughly $700 to about $400 a night, which is considerably cheaper than other Manhattan five-star hotels. The hotel had planned to fire 15% of its housekeepers and cancel its turn-down service as part of its cost-cutting measures. Condominiums in the building have also been slow to sell. The main restaurant closed in April, and a lawyer for the company attributed it to a decline in business since the election. One former employee who left in February explained how bad the situation had become by saying the Kardashians stopped coming. Republican presidential candidate Trump delivered a speech at the Trump SoHo Hotel in June 2016. The hotel had been struggling to attract guests despite slashing its room rate test. This is the second time this year that the Trump name has been erased from a property, after the Toronto location dumped the brand in June. An investment partnership recently acquired the 65-story Canadian tower for $298 million from the developer. The tower was Trump's first branded hotel in Canada. It opened in 2012 and features 211 hotel rooms and 74 private residences. It is often used for parties during the Toronto International Film Festival. Donald Trump first announced the New York project 11 years ago on his television show The Apprentice. The 46-story skyscraper has never been the success Trump hoped it would be. From the beginning of development, the project was met with protesters chanting, "Dump the Trump and don't come over here," claiming the massive structure would break zoning rules. The building also served as the site of partisan protests when Trump announced his candidacy for president. Trump and Ivanka at the opening of the SoHo Hotel in 2010. He first announced the New York project 11 years ago on his television show The Apprentice. Trump and his children Eric Trump, Ivanka Trump, and Donald Trump Jr. cut the ribbon at the Trump SoHo Hotel in April 2010. The SoHo property has been continually troubled by litigation involving business partners and ties to Russia, and even a criminal investigation. Pictured Trump speaking to members of the media on November 21 on the South Lawn of the White House. The SoHo property has been continually troubled by litigation involving business partners, ties to Russia, and even a criminal investigation, the Times reported. Trump and his co-defendants settled the case in November 2011, agreeing to refund 90% of $3.16 million in deposits, all the while admitting no wrongdoing. The SoHo Hotel is not the only struggling location for the Trump Organization. This is the second time this year that the Trump name has been erased from a property, after the Toronto location pictured dumped the brand in June. Stays at luxury Trump hotels across the country have been marked down. Analysis of rates at 13 properties has revealed the biggest slash came at the Las Vegas location, where rates dropped from $844 to $314 at the hotel on the Las Vegas Strip. The second biggest drop was at Trump Turnberry, a luxurious golf property Trump visited during the campaign. Trump's luxury hotel in Washington, D.C., the subject of a lawsuit that argues Trump is violating the Constitution's emoluments clause by accepting foreign revenue paid by guests, saw a drop of 52%.